Alright, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. That intro is like my version of the Stones singing Satisfaction. I've just done it so many times now that I need to fucking just change it up to keep myself interested. And everyone listening is like, just say it the same way every time, cunt, so I can sing along at home. Just collect your paycheck, fucking Mick. We don't need any variations. Sing it exactly like the fucking album, cunt. You're a billionaire. You fucking gave up the creative endeavor fucking after your first 500 mil. What you meant to do as an artist is fail. Failing is success if you're an artist. The best artists don't push their work at all. They don't try and get a following. They don't even want a following. If anything, they push fans and supporters away. What a true artist wants is fame and prosperity after their death. That's what I'm after. That's why they call me an artist and not a comedian. I call myself a comedian because I'm humble. Anyway, it's my last fucking day or night in India, and I think it's about time to leave. I've gone from like a little bit overweight, just pulling my t-shirt from my skin just gently, to I'm jiggling. I went to buy some clothes today to stock up on some clothes. It's not even that much cheaper here, to be honest with you. Like, the prices are pretty high in some of these stores, but they do deals like buy 4 pieces, get 50% off. So you pay full price for one. If you buy 2 pieces, it's just of anything, you get 20% off. If you buy 3, it's 40% off. And if you buy 4, it's 50% off. So they suck you in. Anyway, I was getting into some shirts today, and it was not fucking pretty. I will tell you that. As soon as I get back to Australia, I'm going to get a gym membership in Perth. I might even take my fucking jiu-jitsu gear and have a fucking roll out there. I need to do something. And I can't go to the beach. I can't go to the beach in this body. There's just no fucking way. I can't even be outdoors, to be honest with you, in Perth. It's so fucking hot there. The sun's brutal. But anyway, I've just been eating like an absolute cunt. Like an absolute cunt. Just anything. Like, I've had Popeye's chicken down the road, which is virtually KFC. I haven't eaten KFC in like 4.5 years or whatever it is, because I was addicted to it. Like, I get addicted to everything. But I've found a pretty decent replacement that's almost exactly the same. And I've been there 3 times in like the last 8 days. Just getting a couple of bits of chicken, and like my chest has felt like it's caving in all 3 times, and I have shortness of breath every time I eat it. And then I ate it again today. So it's time to fucking move on, I think. The holiday is turning into a fucking mess, and that's on top of fucking just the Indian shit I've been eating. Chaos. Anyway, I'm fucking out tomorrow night. I'll get the podcast done before I leave. And then Bali for fucking 2 days. Bali. I haven't been to Bali in years. And I'm pretty fucking psyched. My mate Cal's got a little fucking villa there. He's going to come. Well, his fucking wife's uncle's going to come pick me up. And then it's on. He said he's got some kratom for me, so I'll try that out. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I fucking missed out on Ask Boyle yesterday, so I'm going to fucking do it today. It's Ask Boyle time. So if you have a question you'd like answered by one of the greatest minds of the generation or any generation, comedian, philosopher, crane operator, waterproofer, Le Boyle, then head to my website, boylecomedy.com. Everything's there. Ask Boyle, Fucked Up Fridays, send in your Fucked Up Fridays, Patreon. Everything's there besides my tickets for the tour I'm doing in like 6 days. Not tour, just the fucking Perth Fringe. All the tickets are there. If you want to go to my Edinburgh show 3 years ago, the tickets for that are there. If you want to go to my Ireland, Dublin show 3 years ago, there too. Like, if you want to see me 3 years ago, fucking go to my website for tickets. If you want to see me in 6 or 7 days, then just Google Boyle Perth Fringe or something. Just go to the Fringe website. Anyway, let's get to this week's Ask Boyle. So I've had some really good fucking Ask Boyles come in lately that I want to answer and I want to read out. But I had to choose one. I'm going to do the others. I really wanted to do some extra episodes because I like the questions. But this one seemed like the most urgent and the most interesting. So I am doing this one. So this week's Ask Boyle was sent in by Long Time Masturbator. And here's his question. So I'm a long time listener, but keeping this one anonymous because it's embarrassing and depressing as fuck. What the fuck do us dads out there with misses who won't fuck us do? Don't want to leave, cheat, or put up with a never-ending drought or near drought. All we want is an occasional shag. Is that so fucking wrong? Help! Well, erectile dysfunction, you have come to the right place. Yeah, this is a big topic. This happens a lot, and I don't know why fucking dudes put up with it. Like, there's a fucking agreement here. There's a fucking agreement. Like, yeah, alright, I'll give you fucking like 3 or 4 days after you give birth, but fucking... Of course, after giving birth, you got to wait a while, but I'm talking later on down the track if it fully dries up. Like, there's an agreement here. Like, you're in a marriage. The marriage is meant to be monogamous, isn't it? Monogamy basically meaning you are promising to have only one sexual partner, which is your wife. The only problem is a lot of these marriages aren't monogamous because the fucking missus isn't banging the dude. Like, you've got to be having sex to remain monogamous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's part of the fucking whole deal here. And I understand it from the woman's point of view as well. Like, guys are disgusting. And yeah, if you've banged out a couple of kids, it probably sends shivers down your spine even thinking about taking the D. But like, if you want to keep the relationship alive, you're going to have to fucking, I don't know, do a couple of shots, fucking buy a bottle of lube and fucking grit your teeth and bear it because, like, if you're not having sex with your husband, he really is within his rights to cheat on you. 100% because you're breaking the monogamy fucking deal. One sexual partner. He has 0 sexual partners. So he's within his rights to, well, after a while, like, you have to negotiate the terms of the whole fucking thing. Like, for starters, most guys are absolute fucking pussies and will try and beg their missus for fucking sex. That's the wrong way to go about it. You just go, oi, listen. This is a fucking problem here. It's not like whatever, it's an actual physical need. We're in a relationship. I can't get it anywhere else. I don't want to spend the rest of my life jerking off. Yeah, jerking off's fun, and it can fill in the down times, but there needs to be something to look forward to here, lady. Do you understand what I mean? Like, if you are not going to fuck me, then what am I meant to do? Explain to me what I'm meant to do. You don't want me to cheat, you don't want me to leave, and you don't want to fuck me. Tell me what I'm meant to do. If you're not willing to at least fucking, let's say, once a fortnight, put a blindfold on and pretend I'm your boss from work, then I will be fucking outsourcing your job to someone. Do you understand this? And I don't want to. I'm asking you. Keep your job. I don't want to leave. I don't want to cheat. All I want is an occasional fuck. That's it. But if you're not willing to do it, then you've left me with no choice. Because now, if you're not fucking me, there's no monogamy. We're not in a relationship. We're fucking like buddies that do fucking chores together. We share the house chores. That's it. That's our relationship. There's no intimacy. There's no fucking, like, what am I meant to do? And then if she still doesn't want to fuck you, I'd even, like, negotiate. It's a risky move, but you could say to her, like, if you don't want to do it, how do you feel about me getting a rub and tug, like, once a month? 12 times a year. It's, what is it? How much is a rub and tug? I think it's like $80 to $100 or something. It's a massage, happy ending. 12 times a year, what's that? That's fucking just over $1,000. So it's not that much money over the course of a year. You don't have to do it. It's helping the economy and it saves our marriage. I reckon some women would take that up, but you have to be bold. You have to be bold to say that, and you've got to be sure that she is so disgusted in you that she may agree to it. But if negotiations fall apart and you mention that and she cracks the shits or something, fucking doesn't buy into it, doesn't want to get involved in it at all, doesn't want you out there getting a massage and some relief, then just go out there and do it yourself. Just go out there. And that's a slippery slope, though. I've heard a lot of bad stories. Dudes married, they go out, start banging hookers. They haven't had sex in like fucking 8 years. So the first hooker they bang, they fall in love with, then they chase that. Like, it can get fucking sketchy. I've heard that story a million times. I've also heard the fucking dude's gone to Thailand. Mrs. hasn't fucked him in years. He fucking finds a Thai Mrs. Who's willing to fuck him, brings her over to Australia, leaves his family, is married to the Thai bev for 3 years. She leaves him, takes everything. I've heard that plenty of times. There's plenty of that down the job sites. There's plenty of those stories down the tunnel. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, so fucking, you got to be careful with that. Like, that's the problem. That is the big problem, is if you do decide to go out there and fulfill your needs, desires, the likelihood of you falling in love with the first person that fulfills it is very high. Very, very high. So it's a very dangerous territory. You're going to be walking tightropes there. So if I was going to go out there, it would just be like a rub and tug. No eye contact. You don't even want to see the girl beforehand. Just go in blindfolded, get the massage, turn over, get jerked off, and then walk out with the blindfold on. You don't want to see anyone. It's just clinical. You want it clinical. Make sure the blindfold's like full, like you can't see anything out of it. Because if you see like even some shoulder hair, you're fucked. I would play this for you, missus, to be honest with you. I would fucking... I'd be in the car, fucking chuck on some Pearl Jam, chuck on some fucking Satisfaction, and just put it on random and then hope this pops up, or set it up so this pops up. I think all dudes who aren't getting laid need to play this for their fucking missus. Share it around. Share it around to people in Perth. I wouldn't mind selling some tickets to Perth. So share it around to people in Perth. Dudes who aren't getting laid. Like, you've got to know someone in Perth. I don't know where you're from, but you said missus like you're Australian. So fucking figure it out. Anyway, I hope that helped. And just for the ladies, I know how disgusting we are. I know how repulsive we are, especially after a long time. But there's fucking nothing we can do about it. You got to find a way to fucking enjoy it. Bear it. Bear it is enough. Just let him hammer away for a little while, can't you? Just let him hammer away. Do your nails, think about something else. I don't know. Just let him fucking go for it for a little bit. And he'll be done in fucking 2 minutes anyway. Like, it's nothing. And then after a little while, once you get into the groove, he'll start getting better. You'll start enjoying it more. Like, it's just because everyone's fucking too lazy. Like, ladies and gentlemen. You get lazy, you get complacent, and it starts fucking piling up. And then you have little fights that fucking fester, and then they compound, and then things get bad, and then they get toxic. And it all could have been fucking avoided just with a fucking minute 30 shag. That's it. It could have been all done and dusted. Anyway, I hope that helped. That'll do for tonight, and I'll see ya the fuck later.